the untold story of the greatest QB ever. He was drafted 199th, too slow, too ordinary. But Tom Brady didn't just make it, he became the greatest to ever do it. This is the story of the GOAT. This is the story of how a sixth-round pick became a seven-time Super Bowl champion, a relentless competitor, and a symbol of longevity and leadership in modern sports. Tom Brady was born on August 3, 1977, in San Mateo, California. Growing up in a tight-knit Catholic family, Brady idolized legendary quarterbacks like Joe Montana. His love for the game began in the Bay Area, where he attended San Francisco 49ers games with his dad. As a child, he wasn't always the best athlete on the field, but he had an early obsession with preparation, focus, and mental toughness, traits that would later define his career. He attended Junipero Serra High School, where he played both baseball and football. While he had potential as a baseball player, he stuck with football, eventually landing a spot at the University of Michigan. But even there, he wasn't handed the keys to the kingdom. He spent most of his college career fighting for playing time, constantly doubted and sitting behind more athletic quarterbacks. Still, Brady never gave up. He studied harder, trained longer, and waited patiently for his shot. When he finally became Michigan's starter, he led them to multiple comeback wins and earned the respect of his teammates, but still didn't get much love from NFL scouts. In the 2000 NFL Draft, 198 players were chosen before Tom Brady. He was picked 199th overall by the New England Patriots, a moment that still fuels his fire to this day. When he arrived in Foxborough, he was a skinny kid with a chip on his shoulder. But he told Patriots owner Robert Kraft, "I'm the best decision this organization has ever made." At the time, it sounded crazy, but he would go on to prove it. In 2001, everything changed. Starting quarterback Drew Bledsoe went down with an injury, and Brady stepped in. No one expected much, but game after game he delivered. Cool under pressure, smart in the pocket, and always calm in clutch moments, Brady led the Patriots all the way to Super Bowl 36. Facing the heavily favored St. Louis Rams, he led a final-minute drive and set up the game-winning field goal. Tom Brady, the unknown backup, was now a Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP. Over the next 2 decades, Brady would transform the Patriots into a dynasty. With head coach Bill Belichick, he formed one of the most successful coach-player duos in sports history. He led the team to 9 Super Bowl appearances, winning 6 with New England. Whether it was the dramatic comeback against the Atlanta Falcons in Super Bowl 51, where the Patriots came back from 28-3, or the defensive slugfest against the Rams in Super Bowl 53, Brady found ways to win. He wasn't the fastest, strongest, or flashiest, but he was always the smartest, most prepared, and most mentally resilient man on the field. Tom Brady's work ethic is the stuff of legend. Teammates often say he was the first to arrive at practice and the last to leave. He obsessed over film study, nutrition, recovery, and conditioning. His TB12 method, a philosophy combining pliability, clean eating, and discipline, allowed him to defy age and remain elite well into his 40s. While most quarterbacks begin to fade in their mid-30s, Brady seemed to only get better. In 2020, after 20 seasons with the Patriots, Brady made a bold move. He signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Many questioned the decision. He was 43 years old. Was he chasing glory? Could he win without Belichick? Could he lead a losing franchise to greatness? He answered those questions quickly. In his very first season with Tampa Bay, Brady led the Bucs to the Super Bowl, beating Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and Patrick Mahomes along the way. In Super Bowl 55, he captured his 7th ring, more than any individual franchise in NFL history. At 43, he wasn't slowing down. He was setting new standards. Off the field, Tom Brady is just as accomplished. He's a father of 3, a successful entrepreneur, and a media figure. He co-founded TB12 Sports, launched a wellness brand, and even co-founded a production company. His disciplined lifestyle and unshakable mindset have made him a role model for athletes and business people alike. Brady has also been active in philanthropy, donating millions to children's charities and health initiatives. Yet, through all the success, he's never been without critics. Whether it was the Deflategate controversy or debates over his competitive nature, Brady's career has been as scrutinized as it's been celebrated. But what's undeniable is his longevity, his ability to adapt, and his obsession with winning. In 2022, after 22 seasons, Brady briefly announced his retirement. But just 40 days later, he unretired, stating he still had unfinished business. He played one more season with the Bucs, adding to his all-time records: 89,000-plus passing yards, 649 touchdown passes, 7 Super Bowl wins, and countless playoff victories. In February 2023, Tom Brady officially retired, for good this time. He left the game not just as a legend, but as the standard. His name is etched into every meaningful quarterback record. But more than that, he changed how we define greatness. He showed us that it's not about where you're drafted, how you start, or what people say about you. It's about discipline, mindset, and refusing to be outworked. Today, Tom Brady remains an influential figure in sports, business, and media. He's preparing for his next chapter as a broadcaster and entrepreneur, but to millions, he'll always be the GOAT. The man who turned doubt into dominance. A sixth-round pick who never stopped believing. Tom Brady's legacy isn't just in the rings, records, or trophies. It's in the message he leaves behind. Greatness is earned every single day.